Hello there. It is February Direct Day. I gotta start with some disclaimers. Sorry. This is gonna be mondo long. I've got 25 minutes of speculation coming up because there is just so much to say about this Direct that I do want to say. And I don't really have time to edit this, so it's going to be for the fans. This is the director's cut, and there's no other cut. Second of three. I'm mondo tired. I'm really tired. It was amazing during my 4 semesters of grad school having like incredible games. Let me get comfy. Having like incredible games in my favorite series, right? Like Metroid, Kirby, Splatoon, Zelda coming out every semester. That's amazing. It's also amazing, especially coming off of you know, the drought of directs that happened during COVID to have directs. I love those. It is not so great to have a Nintendo Direct on the first week of your semester, every single semester. I've been in school for 2 days. I have stress headaches every single day. I don't have any time, and then this got announced, and I was like, oh my god, I had to upend my whole week for it. Obviously, I love Nintendo. I love these games. I'm so happy to be able to record something for it, low effort. I'm glad that I was able to make the time. But oh my god, just a tornado and a hurricane, and it was really similar in September, and it was very similar in February, and Lord knows I was not ready in last September's Direct. So speaking of those directs, those beautiful directs, I am apologizing in advance. I'm probably going to be very negative on RPGs today. That last Direct, everybody was talking about that because that was all farming sims, and that was funny. But I was already on their case with the February Direct last year. I don't know what it is. I want to clarify. I grew up a huge RPG fan. I love Pokemon, Dragon Quests. Those are things that I've always liked. They're the three big games that defined my childhood were all RPGs. But that said, I've really been moving away from them as a genre. They are so popular now, and I am at like an all-time low, both as a Fire Emblem fan and a Pokemon fan. And I don't know anything about Xenoblade, and on top of all of that, I was a huge Dragalia Lost fan, so I'm still really bitter that Fire Emblem and Xenoblade are like at their highest high ever, while Dragalia Lost was like euthanized in an orphanage while nobody was looking. Like, I thought that was one of the best Nintendo IPs. It was one of my absolute favorite ones. And I recently was holding its lifeless body in my arms. So, I was less than thrilled when last year, of the four showstoppers and opens, we had two Fire Emblems, a Xenoblade and Zelda. Zelda I love, but Xenoblade has already had two, if not three, showstoppers. So I want to acknowledge that I want to acknowledge that fans probably feel like it's being overhated right now. I think that's pretty accurate, probably, because it seems like an extremely high quality series. But oh my god, my only true bad end for this is like I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine Zelda not being teased. I'm gonna say the worst end I can imagine as we go through my bingo board here is one of these things, like fucking a teaser for a specific Tears of the Kingdom Direct, and then the cold finish is like a dragonfly lands on Shulk's head, and they're like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Torna 2, coming this spring. Like, I am painfully aware of how likely it is that the showstopper could be Xenoblade DLC, and y'all are gonna have a storm coming, like, all of Nintendo internet is going to be pissed at you if you get another showstopper, and I myself am going to make a noise you don't want to hear if Xenoblade is the showstopper again. I fully respect how good of an expansion Torna was. I respect it. I respect it so much. I know it makes all the sense in the world, but the expectations are high for this direct, and last year was just two fucking JRPG parties. Like, farm games aside, there's the sheer quantity of Square Enix games, and I don't even know enough about RPGs anymore to say who is putting them out, but oh my god, there are so many RPGs recently, and 40 minutes, I am mostly here. Okay, positive stuff, positive stuff. I am mostly here for like first party Nintendo stuff and indie games, and even the indie games I don't have much expectation for. Not going into this with any Silk Song expectation because I think that Microsoft probably gave them a lot of money. I think that Microsoft wants them in their corner for this release. So I'm gonna say Nintendo's not going to be getting as much this time around as they did with Hollow Knight. And yeah, so I have a pretty dreamy bingo board here. I think that my inners 9 are usually pretty reasonable, and my outer ring are pretty crazy. And I pretty much always get 2 things. Not even. I usually get like 1 thing. So one of my bingo boards is I'll get one of these things and then a fucking diarrhea of RPGs. I just think that's so damn likely. But let's start with the fun stuff. So I think that a very fair expectation is Splatoon DLC. But my personal thought is like, it's likely, but if it's not here, I understand because I feel like they were struggling to get to finish Splatoon 3, and maybe they'll tease it. Like Kit and Krista had the idea that like if they're not happy with how engaged the fan base is after the kind of not rocky launch, but suboptimal launch, I would say, with the online situation. I could picture them teasing it. Though Kit and Krista were like, "Oh, they're gonna put it in here," but I think they were both forgetting that the game itself was delayed. So this would be even earlier than Octo expansion. Actually, no, I don't know when. Well, with the assumption that Splatoon 2 was summer 2017, and then we had the March mini. Yeah, I know way too much about the Switch era Nintendo. For Octo, I think this would be not only earlier of a release tease for the big DLC with Off the Hook, but also like coming off of a later release, you know what I mean? So I think that it's actually possible that they don't show up. A tease would be good, but assuming that we're in Splatoon DLC territory, which will not be the showstopper, I think it's going to be salmon related. That's my safest bet. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think that Salmon Run is getting more and more relevant, and I think that Deep Cut has unexplored relations with salmon. Shiver's family crest has what seems to be a pretty clearly cut piece of salmon on it. Like, it's a half circle and then what looks like a sliver of salmon meat. So I think that, I believe in the Sunken Scrolls, Shiver's family is the only one that's not explored. Don't hold me to that. I think Shiver's family has been notably not explored compared to Fry and Big Man in the Sunken Scrolls. So I'm seeing a connection where Deep Cut and Off the Hook could be involved in somehow a salmon-related DLC. And I'm also throwing Agent 8 as my not throwaway, but one of my Hail Mary picks is I think Agent 8 coming back for DLC would be really cool. I think people are probably equally, if not more, eager to see Agent 4, and that's fine because Off the Hook and everything, but I myself think that Agent 8 is a lot cooler for that kind of throwback, so I would love to see Agent 8. So my big hope, again, I'm going to be kind of referring to, like, expectations are really high right now. I think that basically everybody, like Arlo is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was pointing out that, like, we're about to get to the end of the ordinary 7-year life cycle. Probably if the new hardware comes out, I'm not like a new hardware freak or anything, but if new hardware comes out in the next 2 years, the year before it's going to be quiet because that's how consoles die, and it would make sense for 25 or 24 to be when new hardware comes out. So I think that we're either going to have a very quiet 2023, which would make for a very quiet Direct, or we could have some really big stuff coming. Like if they're really expecting us to like stay pumped for that much of a time. It seems to be a pretty popular opinion online too. So I randomly threw in there like Mario's taken off of life support, which is what I meant to write. I don't even know what I meant. I don't know how I meant to phrase it, but I meant that like he's been on life support for the entire Switch lifetime. We haven't had a new full Mario game, like since Odyssey. Like they ported over 2D, they ported over 3D, and then made a new content for it. But like Mario's MIA. So I don't mean he's being taken off life support and that they're euthanizing him. I mean that like he's recovering. He's gonna be back. But what I would rather them do for like a slightly more broadly appealing thing to kind of end out a big fun 2023 would be Donkey Kong. See, now we're getting to the unambiguously fun territory. for the most part. I have the Power to Revive series. I got into 2D Metroid 3 days before Dread got announced. I don't even know if I mentioned this. I started to think about the possibility of a Mercury Steam 2D Metroid like 2 days before the Direct, and that was a very historic moment. I have other examples. My brain is too fried. You're just gonna have to trust me because that's a really good one. So I think that in terms of things I've recently gotten into that could get an announcement or get revived, Donkey Kong, I fully fell in love with. You're still waiting on my video. I know. I can't believe how long this video is taking. I just didn't know how hard these highly edited top 10s are to make, but I love Donkey Kong Country now. So I think by the Laylaw, I very well could have shown up right before the revival of Donkey Kong. That's another vaguely popular take, I think. But I've also been wondering if I might have, what do you say, monkey's paw? I think I may have cursed things a little bit, because another Nintendo IP that would be even more interesting to reboot would be Ice Climbers, which I did get into recently. That's why I said mostly fun. You know, it's mostly unambiguous fun when you play Ice Climbers. I have started to nurse the fantasy of Ice Climbers being rebooted in a fun way. Anything you do with them, I think, would be so cute. But I actually was so bold as to put that in my realistic 9 instead of one of my far out ones, because that would just be such a raw example of the Laylaw of revival, because I just got interested in them, and that would be a revival and a half. Moving on from there, Luigi's Mansion 4, people don't talk about that a lot, but I think it's fine, likely. It doesn't seem like they did a terrible amount of ghost staffing or whatever after Soccer was out. Like, it seems like they just made new characters and animated them. They didn't add modes. I don't know, I could picture them have been starting Luigi's Mansion 4. I could see a tease at this point. That's something I'm certainly looking forward to. But it's hard to say that I'm expecting it. This is Kirby leaks, but I think we're going to know pretty soon. There is a leak, a back of the box leak, that there's a new mode. I'll just say that in Return to Dreamland, which makes perfect sense. I think people have now confirmed that this was a legitimate leak from the box, because other things have been real. But they haven't pointed this out yet. I think if they're going to do one last trailer for Kirby, which seems likely enough, this would be a pretty nice thing to add in there for us. My big hope for Tales of the Kingdom, good music is a pretty big one, and I think that's safe, and I would love to hear that music today. I think a helper would be really good for Tears of the Kingdom. I know there's a lot of opinions on that probably, but I think if they're really smart, they've gotten plenty of feedback on helpers. Like, they know that Fi's annoying. They've shown us that they know Fi's annoying. They have to know that Navi's annoying. But I think they can integrate a follower a bit better than they have before, so as to make it not feel like it's intruding on your solitary journey. And for me, I think I would probably prefer to have a helper, even just sometimes. Not Zelda. I'd rather playable Zelda, but we'll see about that. Yeah, I would really like a Nito helper. And personally, I want it to be Fi. I've slipped into full-on Skyward Sword fan territory, and I like Fi. I think that obviously they're teasing Fi's return, or at least that they're gonna acknowledge her existence from now on, and it would make sense. Broken Sword, some kind of Sky Island time loop is going on. They have such a good chance to do her better, do her justice. I would love a redesign. I would just love to see her again. I think we're not locked in for a cameo, but I could certainly see her making an appearance the way that she did in Breath of the Wild, but maybe more directly, just because the sword is involved and there seems to be all these Skyward Sword callbacks. Moving on, I've got some other stuff that I think is worth throwing out there. Animal Crossing Remake. I think right now would be a really interesting time for them to do their first ever Animal Crossing re-release, and I think either GameCube or Wind Waker? Wild World, the other WW. I think either one of those could be remade, and I think they're both deserving it. I find GameCube a lot more playable than Wild World. If anybody knows any Wild World mods, hit me up, because I've tried to emulate that thing, and it still runs god awful. Like, I think that game just looks like a slideshow. It's the first one I ever played, and a lot of people praised the villager dialogue in it, so I would love to try it again. Similar to Phantom Hourglass, which is my bottom left, I would love for them to be working on not Oracle remakes, but a Phantom Hourglass remake that really considers how to Time safe, future proof. How to future proof the touchscreen game. That game needs a visual overhaul, and it needs to be, if it's going to be portable to be able to port, then we should probably work on the touchscreen controls to some degree. I'd do anything. I just really want to experience that game and Spirit Tracks, and I just don't want to play the DS versions. So yeah, I would say DS Zelda or old Animal Crossings are like far out thoughts, if that makes sense. There's always logic to my far out thoughts, but I acknowledge that they're pretty crazy. Yeah, I think Miyamoto is going to kind of fuck up Pikmin. I don't even think I need to worry about cursing it now. I think people should be more concerned. I think that the footage we've seen obviously looks like it's designed to be more of not just ground perspective, but like a platformy, like you're climbing up things kind of game. Like, I genuinely think that we're done with the top-down pointer games, and I don't think that the community has processed that enough. I think that Miyamoto has a new vision for what Pikmin is going to be, and this is going to be a very controversial game. I think I'm going to enjoy it no matter what, but I think certain people, maybe certain YouTubers, need to be ready for... I think a big storm is coming. Prime 4... Actually, I wrote this like a week ago. I don't even know if I predict Prime 4 anymore. There's some people saying that, like, Prime 4 is going to be a holiday game, and, like, I know I wasn't here in 2002, but there's no way that's popular enough to be a holiday game. I think old people... I'm old now. I'm going to be really old soon. This is my grumpy birthday video, actually. I'm going to be 25 next week. There is no way that's a holiday game. I mean, it's like, it could be one in the way that Age of Calamity was, especially if they pair it with Pokemon. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea to say it's coming out later this year. I think that's fine, likely. I think it might be a June reveal along with maybe Pikmin and Splatoon DLC, but it's not a holiday game. Anyhow, moving on. My big white whale, maybe my biggest white whale wish right now is Dragon Quest IX. See, I like RPGs sometimes. Dragon Quest IX is one of my 3 big games growing up, and I think that if they don't get a remake on the Switch, they're missing out so hard on what could be one of the most fun social experiences, and probably another good way to get all of the people who are like thinking about Dragon Quest into Dragon Quest more, especially on a Nintendo console. On the game's 10-year anniversary, they polled the audience about if you wanted a remake, what would it come out on? And this was Dragon Quest IX specific, and everybody said Switch. So I think it's super inevitable. Switch or a Switch successor. Portable, cute, online multiplayer. You better get the online multiplayer. Oh my god. It is just the cutest game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It is easily one of my top 3 favorite JRPGs of all time. And I just want more people to play it. I want to play this game with my friends. It's so cute. It's so fun. And I gotta go back. I swear, I think it's my most likely crazy dream. Like, someday it will happen. My next one is Symphony of the Night and Rondo. I'm kind of just taking the copium. I like Symphony of the Night a lot now. I got into Castlevania last year, and this is one of my favorite ones. And these are my favorite 2 games. I haven't made a video about it, but Rondo is probably my favorite Castlevania game. Like, Aria and Symphony are right behind it. They're probably gonna grow fast, but I learned about Rondo and Dracula X and all that stuff, and I grabbed up Rondo. I'm running it on a WiiWare emulator. Through RetroArch that can't remember my settings. It can't save the game the way that emulators usually can. I'm using save states that are glitchy. Basically, I'm having the jankiest experience ever, and I still love it. And right now, these games are trapped on PlayStation. And it's been giving me dread because I just really want a way to just fucking buy these games and have them on a console, even Steam. I just want to actually have them and not buy the limited run PSP emulator that was hidden inside of Dracula X Chronicles to play them. I think Symphony getting out is kind of inevitable, but it's going to take something out of Konami, something that might actually take effort to do. And we'll see when they do that. God damn it, I put Xenoblade to close in there. Well, at least I can get multiple points. Sorry, I'm being a snarkosaurus here. Kid Icarus, sure, I haven't made the connection yet, but I know I'm going to really get into Uprising when I play it, and it'd be great to see it ported or continued. I think that would be you know, I get hyped for that even though I have no connection. And this is stealing from an Arlo prediction thing. He said they're gonna revive Mario and Luigi and do a Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy spin-off. And I think that's one of Daisy's absolute best chances to get a legitimate game. I'm always wishing for the Daisy game, but never quite expecting that it's actually going to happen. It's just hard to imagine. Whew. I gotta drink my de-snarkifying juice, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? I'll ruin your childhood in some other way, even if you're not a JRPG fan. I predict that, I think, yeah, okay, no. Golden Sun. If they do Golden Sun, I'm gonna get excited. That's the one RPG thing they could do to open or close that would get me pumped. That's actually sick. That would be really cool. That seems really cool. Ruining your childhood. Donkey Kong Country is gonna come back, and it's gonna be really freaking good. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so good. If that was your childhood, you're older than me, and I should be a bit more respectful. You're like 8 years, 10 years older than me, probably. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's so soon. It's so soon. I wept. I screamed like I was being stabbed when Return to Dreamland came on. And like that was like a pipe dream, like DQ9 Remake. Now there's an RPG that you could cold open with. DQ9 Remake. Now there's an RPG. Oh my god. I don't think I have the energy to scream. I don't want to disrupt my house people, mates. But I will probably scream. Anything could happen in this freaking video. Oh my god. And also nothing. And also a diarrhea of JRPGs ending in Xenoblade DLC. Period. Okay, here we go. Oh god, no, Jesus Christ. Oh dear god. Uh-huh. Hello. Alright, you might have got some echo there. I'm sorry. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Cold open. Oh, cold open Pikmin. Cold open Pikmin. Okay, so we're having that kind of day. That's a good day. That's a ship. Looks very round. Sorry, volume. Oh, this song's real nice. Oh, baby. Oh, it's a fucking baby Snagret. It looks like Toy Story. It's so colorful. It's been 10 years since we had Pikmin 3. That's like an escape pod. It's so small. Oh my god, there she is. Is this like Olimar's daughter? I'm putting the money on that. Oh, baby, this is so cute. Doesn't look that different yet. Sure as hell, that looks normal. See, I didn't even mention this, but I was kind of wondering if this game was gonna sleep today because they announced it so recently with the teaser. Yep. Yeah, this looks different. This looks really different, but also very similar. Oh, ooh. Well, it's pretty much exactly what you would have predicted. Oh man. Ice Pikmin! Have I told you I'm a Pikmin fan, by the way? Oh my god! We have light blues. They look like blue raspberry. Dog Pikmin? Are you kidding me? No, this is like a new kind of thing. He's like a buddy. Oh, he's tough. This is so cute. Oh my god, there's 4 characters. There's a bunch of characters. They had very different head shapes. I swear this is Olimar's daughter. That's why they didn't show her face. Shepherd. Oh, she's Otachi? Not Kolamar? Oh. Oh man, we're living in one of these realities. Man, that's so cool! Oh, this boss is awesome! Oh, caves! Caves! Oh, that'll be interesting. Oh boy, Lord knows I'm afraid of those. They're the same people. That's Shepherd. There's someone with a really tall head. Oh my god. That was like a decent enough trailer size. We're off to a good start. Oh, what's this? It's night. What are we doing at night? Yeah, I know it's scary, but... Oh, that's exactly what I wanted! I said July! I said July! That's such a cute release date! Oh, it's one of my old best friend's birthdays. Oh my god, Justin, if you're watching this, they're gonna do DQ9 to end it, I'm telling you. Creature? I don't know. So it looks like it's the primary colors in ice so far. I wonder if they're hiding another new Pikmin on us? Dude, they're gonna have to add ice to Bloom. Could this be Xenoblade? Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Enjoy her. Enjoy her. Oh, she's got such an intricate outfit. Enjoy her so much. That's all you're fucking getting today. You're not show-stopping. I'm sorry. You're not fucking show-stopping. I really like her outfit. Look at that rose. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Pikmin 4. Oh my god. That was like a baby game. That was like a simple game for kiddos. I gotta be honest. The colors were so bright. Everything looked so simple. But at the same time, the environment looked so similar to a normal Pikmin game. Like, you know, just the way the stuff was scattered around didn't really look that different. It's just that we climbed up, you know? I mean, that's probably going to be a good one to analyze later, because there was plenty of stuff I might have missed. They showed us a fine amount of gameplay. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think that gave the exact impression I was kind of expecting about, like, them simplifying the game. Because only one captain, you know? There might be more captain stuff in the future, but this looks fun. If they keep it at one captain, that is going to be a lot simpler. I think it's probably going to be a very simplified game. I could get into Samba de Amigo. Wow, this is so colorful. Oh, I love this. I love the stage. Wiz, if you're listening, you and I should play this game together. Oh my god, Pikmin 4 Ice Pikmin. That's the thing. Like, there's a tier. There are tiers of how big a thing is. Like, new starter Pokemon, that's really big. New Smash characters, that's pretty decently sized. But a new Pikmin, there are not many Pikmin. It's been like 20 years plus, and there are 7, and now there's 8. Like, I'm gonna be plucking ices every single day. Like, every single day I'm gonna be plucking ices. I guess the naming convention isn't that crazy. Sorry if you're into this other stuff. I'm talking. The naming convention's not that crazy because we don't call them pinks and grays. We call them wings and rocks. So ice isn't crazy. I guess we weren't realizing that they had the sneaky ability to just stop using colors entirely and pretty much double dip on a color. I have a passing passion for fashion, depending on the day. Xseed Games sparing us from the JRPG. I assume. Ices, huh? They were chunky the way that rock is. They were kind of like a snowman or like a Daruma or something. Like 2 lumps. Are they flirting? He's very fashionable. Looks like the New Horizons interface. My only time doing dress up on the Switch was New Horizons. And Splatoon, I guess. But yeah, I think that's Olimar's. No, you know who it is? That's Alf's daughter. Or like Alf's sister. I went Olimar just because like I got this like new generation vibe from it, but her face is a lot more similar to Alf's. I think that she's related to Alf. Oh my gosh. What was her name? Kotachi? I don't know. the kids, Ko-Tachi, like the co-child, the co-child kanji, and then Tachi, like Tomodachi, the kid gang. The designs looked a lot more different than our usual like potato-shaped fellas. The red coated friends that Ko-Tachi had. This is Tears of the Kingdom. This is how they're dropping it. Ooh. Oh, I do that. This is what I do. Oh my god, they're talking about... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I missed what he said specifically. I haven't seen if they're playable yet, or I haven't heard it. Oh my god, you're doing the spin! Well, I told you Symphony of the Night in Ronto, and here it is. Accompany? Oh, it's death. It doesn't look that cool, sorry, but... Yes! I can play that. I could even do a video. An easy one. I didn't catch the details about Richter and Alucard, but I've now seen them in the Dead Cell style. It's looking good. I mean, that's probably going to be like the sleeper hit of the year for me. Looks fun as hell. I've still barely played nearly as much Dead Cells as I want to, and those are my boys. I love those characters. Yeah, they did the spinning whip. I was reading an interview with the new not Evil Empire. Oh, wait, isn't this? No. Oh, yeah. I thought it was so many different DS era anime things at the same time. Is this like coming back or something? I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna buy this. It looks like a DS game. Fuck, now I have two things to talk about. The weapons look really, really nice in that game. I think that's gonna be a really big part of it. It looks like you encounter Alucard and Richter. I think if they were playable, they would have shown us. But I don't know. These are very dark worlds. I like this theme. This isn't Rain Code. This wants to be Rain Code. I didn't put it in my direct thing, but one of my biggest looked forward to games of the year is Rain Code. Gosh, dodging another cop game. Astral Chain was too much for me. The cop booty shorts. Oh, is this the character designer from Alola and World's End Club? It's like it's a good knockoff if it's not, because it doesn't exactly look the same, but when the well-designed kids got together, I thought that it might be. This looks like no, the 2D art looks like that artist's signature style. I wish I knew her name. I love that artist quite a lot. She did the gym leaders for Gen 7 and 8, and they're awesome. I think it's just a super cool artistic style. I will not be playing this mystery game. I will be playing Rain Code when it comes out with the possibly trans Shinigami. That game just looks incredible. The atmosphere just looks incredible. I'm just so excited for that. I think it probably will get a release date during this for that, but I didn't predict it. I keep forgetting that it's probably going to happen. Oh my god, Justin's birthday, July 21st. Oh my god, I'm so excited to grab that up. Oh, perfect. Spring would have been a bit of a headache. Fall is like far away. When's the last time you had a good summer game? Skyward Sword HD, probably. Oh, I have no interest in this. Oh my god, the fucking voice actress stuff. It was like, this voice actress is being mistreated, and then one day later it's like, this voice actress is playing on your heartstrings because she's a Make America Great Again TERF using this value structure to get herself something. Like a fucking bag of... Oh my god. Sorry. That just was such a miserable drama, and it set back the voice... The ability of voice actors and actresses to appeal for themselves so much. It really takes a TERF to get out there and make a fake... fucking pity campaign. Anyhow, that firmly soiled Bayonetta in my mouth. Even if it's different voice actors now, I'm like, oh, Bayonetta's voice actress stood for what in Smash Ultimate? Like, oh. Sorry. This is the quality you get when it's a 46 subscriber YouTube channel. I can say whatever I want, to an extent. On a week like this, I can make comments like that. I do not want to learn about Bayonetta's childhood. I'm still thinking about Richter Belmont. His design is really nice in the Dead Cells crossover. His hair is very nice and voluminous. Not to be greedy, but like, do you think Maria is going to be there? This is a good freaking year for them. It was a good year to play these games for me. Requiem. Oh no, it's not called Requiem. It's called Nocturne. Nocturne, the anime Nocturne, is coming out eventually.
Next, please take a look at this.
This could be something. This has been a fun direct. This has not been all JRPGs. Oh, okay. I'm kind of just getting seasonal update vibes. No, I'm wrong. Are we going to Order Town? I'm just now remembering Order Town. Are we going to Spleen Town? Are we going to see Yoshi? Mario Sunshine? This looks like Splatoon 1. This is Splatoon 1. Spike! Oh! Fuck Splatoon 2. Expansion pass. Now we're in it. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Two waves. This isn't what I expected. I don't really see the appeal of this. So we've got more places to shop from? Mini Sheldons? What the hell? What? What? I have no interest in that. Yeah, we already had that. Oh my god. Not to be dramatic, but I don't get the appeal of this. I don't think the issue in Splatoon 3 was Splatsville. Oh. Interesting? Not like this. But I like Splatsville just fine. That is thick underwhelming. Like, I like Splatoon 1, and I obviously like the Squid Sisters, but that's not a wave of DLC. No one was asking for that. Oh. Hello. Okay, now we're doing something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love Splatoon. Did you know that? I love Splatoon. Holy shit. Oh my god, is that her? Please, she's been through enough. Oh, that's them. Oh my god, yes! What is this? What is this? Side order? Oh, side order. Order side. This better be a part of wave 1. No details. Oh, it's part 2. Oh, it's Ink. Oh. Inkopolis Square. Arrgh! 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 That second one is kind of what I would have expected both of the waves to be. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get the appeal of wave 1 at all. Yeah? Oh, I never thought about 3 plazas. Maybe in Splatoon 4 they'll have 4 plazas. That was weird for me. I love what the real DLC looks like, but... Huh. Better be a Metroidvania that holds up weirdly well. I can't shame it for the intrigue factor. I mean, we've got Splatoon DLC, we've got Pikmin. They gave Xenoblades, you know, what they want, I guess. Oh, it is side-scrolling. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. I like this. Explore? Bullshit! Bullshit! Earthblade is a dead game. Oh my god. This is a fucking Mickeyvania! Oh my god, so I said that because DuckTales is apparently a Metroidvania that holds up weirdly well. Ooh. I've almost done no Disney in my time. It's a fucking multiplayer Metroidvania that kind of goes hard as hell. I don't know if the DuckTales one was multiplayer. Probably was. Bro, this is pretty neat. As much as I like, kind of loathe to get into Disney at all, like, pretty cool. Everyone's like, Metroid Dread is a dead game, and then Disney's like, no, I know exactly what genre to make. Everyone's like, 2D side-scrollers are worthless, 7-hour trash. I'll spend $15 on that. Oh, I did not see this coming. I'm gonna put weird money on Fire Emblem Heroes characters, because I think I saw one. Alright. That game's funny as hell. I guess you're gonna have to hear more from me on it. Disneyvania. Mickeyvania. Soren! Even I like Soren. That's cute. Oh, they're digging deeper. Oh, okay, I like this. That you can call me on that. I like her. She's the second. Well, it's not really for a beautiful reason. Crom. There's no Robin yet. Oh, that's cute. That's a great way to do it. Oh. Who's this? I got it. Yeah, I saw Veronica's thing. I guess that wasn't so cool with me, but I actually thought her hair might have been noir when I first saw this. See, I told you I like RPG. There are RPGs that I love. This has proved it. 10-year anniversary. 10-year anniversary Awakening. Oh, see, I told you Xenoblade Chronicles would be in here. Those models look even better than the base game. And Yuri from Ashen House. Huh, Camilla Soren. That was like a freaking choose your heroes result list right there. Camilla. No brothers, just Camilla. This is gonna be painfully relatable and deal with real themes that I also deal with. Well, I get that. There's some symbolism I relate to as a real quirky woman in her 20s. It is pretty. Oh. Sorry. I'm out. This seems really cool. And there's a skill tree, I guess, but I'm not really one for narrative adventures. Lena Rain moments. Man, look at that. This style looks familiar. Did they do like... I'm trying to picture. Like a dating game where it's like a ton of guys. I know that's not very specific, but I can picture like a dating sim that was in Nintendo Direct like 2 or 3 years ago. It was like mostly but not exclusively guys. Yes! Just slide it out. Just keep it quick. I'm gonna grab peanuts for Octopath Traveler. This has been a really awesome Direct. I did not want to have mixed feelings about Pikmin or Splatoon, but even as like probably the ideal audience for Wave 1, as like a Spike enjoyer and diehard Squid Sisters fan, that does not appeal to me. I've never wanted, because for a brief beautiful moment, sorry I dropped my peanut, I promise it's clean. For a brief beautiful moment, I thought that they were revealing that they were like holding back clothes on us to sell in Inkopolis Square or Inkopolis Square 2. But no, it's the same clothes, and there's already not that many clothes. Like, I'm already bored when I go to the stores. I don't want to be bored when I go to the stores in both towns. I had been like very, very positive, like with a little bit of boredom that I was writing off with Splatoon 3, but I think that pushed me into like a slight degree of Splatoon 3 negativity. Oh, Sea of Stars. I love seeing RPGs and sizzle reels and shit. I'm sorry. Oh, stop. It's just I don't know. It's like rooting. It's not a rivalry. It's not a rivalry, but it's like you see the fandom next door or something. You're always like, meh. They got a thing, and that means I don't have a thing. It's not. It's human. It's not true. It's not well founded, but I am tired. I'm tired of RPGs. I guess. Sorry, it's nothing deeper to it than that. Oh wow. Oh, she looks like a goo girl. I really like that goo girl. Oh my god. I like all the character designs. Like, I like the vibe of the character designs. That goo girl is excellent. It's Juno. It's Juno from real life. But wrong. Who's Rune? Show me Rune. Soccer game? Expand. I think I saw him. He looks boring. Oh, God. Holy shit. Now that's a fucking RPG. Oh, shit. What is it, the remastered DS games? You remade these games, dumbasses. Liz, I hope you're here. Pretty. Liz and I played a lot of these. The artist is a fucking deranged lolicon. That's a Train Odyssey. What is it, like 1 and 3 or something? No, this sucks. This looks like a remake of the DS version. But they already remade these games on 3DS. And this looks worse than... This looks awful. I'm sorry. I was like a casual fan on 3DS. And like they were talking about Switch. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure your series dies with the handheld. But I've been so curious to see how it would come back. And it's just kind of back in the way that so many gimmick-reliant games that get ported are. Oh, no, this looks awful. I'm so sorry to be negative, but that's awful. The split screen, that looks terrible. I don't know how else you would do it, but this wasn't it. Maybe they're like building up to do it better or something. In like 6 or something, but I literally have no idea. Oh, okay. Here it is. Yeah. That's new footage for me. Ah, that's cute. Giant. I like Sammy. I like her a lot. Oh, I also like that lady, but I especially like Sammy or Sam, whatever her name is. Oh, he's charming. I like him. I think the characters are very charming in this game, but the game itself doesn't really look like much to me. They didn't show any gameplay. I would have been fascinated to see if they like made it more visually appealing in their year of not releasing it, but I'm sure they had to move on to other things. Oh yeah, I got it. That's one for me. Oh my god. Oh man, it's content for my favorite game. Good direct for me. Will this make me like him? Ooh, okay. I bet they're gonna drop something crazy in here. Dimensions? What are they gonna do? Yeah, Magolor Epilogue that got leaked. Music. Wait, this is new. This is New Dreamland. I didn't even fucking... This is New Dreamland Worlds. Ooh, new enemy. Oh, why didn't I think about this beforehand? I am having a reaction. Ooh. That's an exploration skill. I think that's an exploration skill. It's probably not an exploration game, though. Okay. Oh my god. No. Non-linear? Oh, baby. Oh, we are approaching a moment. Who's this? Oh, the frog. No, yeah, the water frog. Oh, this is the kind of thing that... I can't even be cute about it. This means a lot to me. This means a great deal to me. And though I knew about it, I did not fully process how incredible it would be. I also didn't dream enough. I can't believe this is going to be like non-linear with exploration stuff. Yeah, there's the demo. A lot of people are predicting that. Oh, I can play that. Oh, I can play that. Oh, I love Kirby demos. Oh, I love having Kirby demos to play. See, Kirby is just wiping all the cynicism and exhaustion off of me. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I knew that it could be something fun, but I just had no clue what to imagine with the Magolor thing. Oh my god. I think this is rounding out to be a decent little re-release. I just can't believe they did it. What is this, like an N64 game? Oh, fuck. Only I didn't say fuck. I said it. The mother of all swear words. Okay. Not to be greedy, but we've waited a long time for just Game Boy. Oh, shit. I wonder if it's just gonna be GB. I mean, I think it's GBC. Oh, I have heard a few things about this Tetris game. Go for it. Everyone, play Super Mario Land now. I do like the Game Boy. Yeah, this is Link's Awakening with the Game Boy Color. Yeah. They wouldn't give us GBA, would they? It wasn't until today that I started to lose my Castlevania. It wasn't until today, really, that I started to lose my confidence that NSO would carry over to the next system. Like, it's gotta, but just today I had a few people I was talking to be like, yeah, I don't know if it will. And I'm like, what the fuck? They can't reinvent this. Bro, imagine if we get, like, a Castlevania that they refuse to re-release with, like, one of the 2D ones. Oh, wow, this is the only thing that could possibly make me try this game. Oh, boy. Wario Land 3! You know who you are, sweet one, if you're watching this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one goes hard. I've always been a fan of this Game Boy game. Oh, are they gonna do color filters? Are they gonna do color filter options? That would be a big way to win me over. Yay! Oh, I'm actually pleased by that. I didn't even think about the Oracle games. Now I can save my $8. Oh, you're the hoe, Nintendo. You're the big hoe tonight. Thank you. No way. Oh yeah, I guess that part makes sense. Oh, so then was GB must be based. That's cool. I don't mind that at all. I mean, I do mind the aggressive monetization of the industry, but this is like fair. This adds something. I'm glad that they actually gave us GB for the base model. That's kinder than I expected, but in a cynical way. Wowza! Yeah, the leak was real. They really fucking leaked this. Oh, wow, everyone's favorite assist trophy. Wowza. This is a real direct, I'll tell you. But would any of this have been E3? That is the question. Not that fucking Splatoon DLC. Oh my god, I love the second part. Oh my god. Minish Cap! Can this keep me from buying any 3DS Wii U games? I'm doing my final pickings right now. I just don't love NSO. I just don't love these emulators. It's good to have in this hellscape that I could say a lot. I watch Neural videos. I could say a lot about this fucking emulation, but oh gosh, well, there's that Fire Emblem nobody can buy. There's Golden Sun. That's nice. I like that they threw us a bone with Game Boy, only because I'm expecting such worse from them as a baseline. I don't even know what time it is. I'm just happy. Oh well.
Will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy
Wow.
and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
They're already being loaded onto our Switches.
Please look forward to more information
That's not
about
true.
Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see a few more headlines.
Yeah.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo.
Bullshit. Oh, my head. Let's see a few more game trailers. The other two better be Wind Waker and Tri-Pri. Oh, fuck, this looks good. That's a remake, you idiot. That's a remake. Oh no. Oh no, this looks great. Oh my gosh. I really like this game. I haven't played much. I've been kind of hoping for something like this. Bro, they're gonna have to say something about Prime 4. Oh my god. I've just been waiting to, you know, really connect with Prime. It's not exactly my thing, but I love the atmosphere. I've been waiting to connect with it and play through it before 4. So I don't really mind it taking a while. Man, that sure was rumored.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube,
To make this a sizzle real thing, it's a good direct. Now I'm thinking there won't be any E3.
perspective of Samus Aran. But
Man.
more to this alien planet than meets
This one kind of speaks more to me than the original, but
are the key to your adventure.
yeah, get ready for playing a freaking point and click game, babies. This looks good. In some ways, it looks less atmospheric, but it's like speaking to me more. I'm really glad I have Metroid Prime Trilogy on Wii U. I would have really rather this be Metroid Prime Trilogy, but this is a Metroid title. This is putting Metroid out there for people to think about, and looks like a lot of work into it. Like,
Remaster adds new dual stick controls.
yeah, I mean, this is a good fucking remaster as far as I can tell. Looks like a remake.
You can also select
I wonder if Rare was doing this. Imagine on a day like this, it's one of those days, and we actually know what Retro's doing at the end.
with your preferred playstyle.
It's pretty sick.
Version of Metroid Prime
Better be like August.
launches on Nintendo eShop later today. Version of the game will be available in
Wow, I didn't even know they did shadow drops for games like that. Oh. So they do make games for me. I think this has to get a release date. It has like a spring release window.
and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him,
I think there's gonna be some gender stuff with Shinigami.
in Kanai Ward, a city
There is a character design I like.
Amaterasu Corporation.
I've been saying, despite the fact that I love this game and I usually like Danganronpa character designs, I haven't been loving the character designs so far.
Detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can
Ooh.
prove useful
See the effects, like everything. It's like everything besides the character designs has been grabbing me.
with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude.
Yo, audio aptitude's like my favorite.
These abilities can be shown
These look so cool.
This is post-cognition.
a mystery labyrinth will appear.
Ooh, these labyrinths are pretty cool.
The inconsistencies
Ooh.
and uncover the truth.
The butt truth. Nothing but the truth. That's not spring. I didn't say quarter 2. I'm gonna say quarter 2. I'm getting summer games. This is much more manageable.
Wings of the
That's beautiful.
Heart once more.
I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful.
Remastered collection of both Baten Kaido's games
Jesus
was originally
Christ.
released on the Nintendo GameCube system.
This has to be an RPG.
Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above
Has to be an RPG.
Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
Wow. Well, Raincode looks good, and Raincode. I think they pushed that to the last possible day. That's Q2. But I thought they said spring, not Q2. Also, am I wrong about quarters? No, I'm right about quarters. I sort my boss's checks. Ooh.
And team up with like-minded
See, I thought the direct was gonna be like 10 of these. That's usually what they are. Holy shit! They just threw out Metroid Prime. On a bad day, Metroid Prime could have finished it. I mean, maybe oh, it can't be a holiday title, but it's a showstopper. That's a beloved game, and they put a lot of work into that. And they're shadow dropping it. Jesus Christ! They're just like, get the games out of our hands. Wow. So Pikmin is not at all getting delayed, which is wild because that looks like a delay game back in the spring.
Nintendo Switch.
They're keeping their promise to the first half of the year too. Oh, it looks awful. Although it's kind of cute. It was kind of awful. Oh, I quite like Fantasy Life.
Fantasy Life game.
Uraraka. Oh, that's it looks like the Ever Oasis character. I hate RPGs so much, and I hope they die in the fire. Oh. Okay, it doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look that bad. I'm not gonna speak too quickly. I haven't played that much of my copy, but geez, if I might someday. It looks great. This is a 3DS game going to Switch. You know, for the most part. One of my coworkers was just talking about Fantasy Life. Level 5. Looks like Gloria Pokemon now in that outfit. Huh. I don't know if I would buy this. Fantasy Life I? What do you mean I? No, I just like seeing it. That series warms my heart. Oh. Oh my god. I forgot to give you the crying warning. Oh my god, this is Yoshi's Island. This looks kind of good. They were saying... They were saying they didn't have money to localize level 5 games anymore. Oh my god. They were saying they didn't have money to localize Layton games anymore. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about what Fantasy Life would have meant. Oh my god, there's probably so many happy people right now. Oh my god. I think I just found out I'm gonna become a Layton fan. I loved the one Layton game that I played. Oh my god, that looked incredible. That was such a good fucking tease. Oh my god. They revived Professor Layton. This looks like a pretty good collection too. Holy shit. Oh my god, they revived Professor Layton. What year is it? What year? Where am I? This game's got what the... I'm gonna faint. I should have also warned you that I'm under such stress that I could legitimately pass out during this recording, which is mostly a joke. That is a weirdly cute little baseball character. Oh my god, they just fucking revived Professor Layton in front of my peanut toffee. That's beautiful! That's incredible! I'm so happy! Wow. Yeah, I'm not buying Fantasy Life, I'm buying Professor Layton.
With us so far. This will be our last segment.
Okay,
Please take a look.
so it will be. So it will be. No dedicated direct. They got Ridley. They got Mothman. That's a good enemy. Wow.
Rise, my son.
That looks like the Twilight Realm.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Oh my god.
Leave no survivors.
Oh my god. Is that the Ganon voice? We have horns! This is Bowser's Fury. I promise I have tissues. I don't. What's going on? Ooh. Oh, there's the body, finally. It's been 4 years.
I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Oh, who's that? Ooh. You can't stop here. God fucking damn it. Keep going. Keep going. No. What the fuck? Oh my god. You better tell me how soup works at this point.
Please, lend him your power.
Oh. Here we go. No, here we fucking don't. What? I said I didn't delay it.
Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda.
How did they still manage to make it disappointing?
Standard version, a collector's edition of the game
Ooh.
containing various items will release on launch day.
That's kind of nice.
New amiibo figures from this game will also be available on the same day.
Well, you got me at capitalism.
Hope you are looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That was not enough data. Shit. Well, now I have to decompress with you. Pikmin and Zelda, we were weirdly confident about that when we did get it. I have mixed feelings on a lot of that. Oh, we're taking over the kingdom. Like, what? We have theories about time loops, Nintendo. We have theories that involve Fi. Like, what? Lend him your power. He has to have the goddess sword and kill Ganondorf. Like, I'm sorry, I know we had 4 years to overhype this thing, but that just looks like a normal Zelda game to me. Wowza. Professor Layton is back. I got kind of blindsided by that. I gotta go, like, look at my DS game that I don't play. Both of my DS games that I've barely touched. There's Ice Pikmin. There are, I guess, new Zelda enemies. They look nice. They looked alright. This game is a damn mystery. Unless it's gonna have, like, no story and all gameplay, which is a fair assumption, but my imagination went to a lot of places during this hype cycle, so yeah, like positive to slightly mixed on Pikmin, Splatoon, and Zelda. More excited than I expected to be about Magalore's Super Dungeon. There's a Disney Metroidvania. Not a bad direct. A great direct, actually, but I need to think about that. Wow. If this becomes a mystery game channel, then you heard it here first. Okay. Bye.